All right, I was trying to share to my page on Facebook, Fighter Cows page. It was like, who? Anyways, I'm Fighter Cows. That's Clark Steele, you see. And with us today is Bad Gamer.
That's normal.
Special
Hey.
guest, not normal, special guest, Double RPG.
Hey, yo. What's
And
going on,
you'll soon
everybody?
hear sound out. Well, he already posted it in our chat that he's coming soon, so
Oh, such a suit.
he will be showing up. I've been in training mode because this game doesn't tell you that and I played KOFs before, obviously, since '98. But this game doesn't tell you that in order to do super cancels, hey Toma, how's it going? This game doesn't tell you that you don't need to do the whole super input to be super cancel. Hence,
A lot of confusion.
hence, yeah, of course I'm not doing it now because there you go. See? Well, it took 2 tries, but before I couldn't even get 1 out of 3 because I didn't know that super cancels were not as hard as I was making it out to be. Oh yeah, the tornadoes. That's right. I'm gonna put this to. I was playing on easy because I just wanted to beat everything. But you know what? Let me put it to like 4. Yeah, middle. 4 is good enough. I never played anybody's story mode. Well, I guess I should play the namesake, right?
Yeah. And don't worry, folks. Just so you know, I got a new thing that I'm posting on Hero Club right now, so I will be talking soon as I get that done. So that's why you haven't heard me talk so much as of right now.
Well, you drafted it, and Wheels will schedule it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I see it now because I do a special, but it's the same start of the super input. If only the game would teach you how its mechanics works.
Exactly.
Boring concept.
Who knew, right? That's why Virtual Fighter still has the best tutorial ever. Virtual Fighter 4.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was doing the combo, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Because that one was actually very in depth on like what you need to think about when you did it.
I'm much more consistent with Terry now. I don't know if I can do his full kill you, you're dead, but I can at least do most of it up to the level 2 Buster Wolf consistently now. By the way, fun fact about Isla there, the girl. Her voice actress is actually, she calls herself Lynn, and she's actually half Japanese.
Mm.
And she's not even the only half Japanese voice actress in the game. There's also Blue Mary's voice actress, who's voiced by Sarah Emmy Bridcut, whose father is Australian. We're international here, which is nice to see. Japanese. Oh, look at that! My first opponents are the DLC characters. Of course.
Man, I wish I could use some.
I don't have them. So I'm like, of course, the characters I don't have. Like, yeah.
And there's no fighter where you steal their abilities, so you can't even practice them.
Yeah, there's no 11 or Mokujin. Look at B Jenny.
I was thinking like Ginju, you know,
Oh, Ginyu?
Yeah, you know, the free DLC characters people kept going on about, you know, like.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be on medium, so I'm gonna have to. Apparently, Ralph is good, but block everything. But did you know that there's a guard crush mechanic?
There is?
Yeah. Guard crush, like in Alpha 3.
I see.
I don't think I'm gonna have trouble with regular characters when it gets to them. I got a perfect too. Jeez. When it gets to the bosses, though, I feel like I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get the hands.
Well, hang in there, man.
Hey, LPH, how's it going?
Hey, LPH.
Hey, man.
And thanks for commenting on my video too, LPH. Really appreciate it, man.
I'm glad you made it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I really don't know what was going on in Sony's mind when they did that for Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah, I mean, I like the game, but yeah, no, like you gotta call out stuff like that. Even if
I'm assuming it's about the super predatory.
Microtransactions and DRM.
Yeah, from what I
yes,
heard.
it has to be always online too. Yeah. Why I don't know.
When it's mostly a single player experience.
I never race online yet in GT7. I don't even plan to. But yeah. Oh, rock. That's one of those I ain't even mad type stuff, you know? Like, yeah, I ain't blocking right, so shining finger me to death. Sounded weird. That's right. Oh! Kicked me right. Oh, I'm doing a solo arcade run first. Because I was talking about if Alex, right? Tell them what I just told you about that the game doesn't explain. That I wanted to see.
So we apparently Jared discovered something interesting. Is that because we have had issues to input basically just standard special into super cancels, and even super cancel into super cancels. And apparently,
I will open up lobbies later, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alex.
So what was discovered is that you don't have to do the full input. If the final input of a special or a super is the same as the starting input for another super, you just have to do the last input of that one. So an example, if let's say you do a super for 2 quarter circles forward, and then you do another super that has a quarter circle and then maybe a half circle back, all you have to do is do the half circle back from the double quarter circles of that super into the other super. The game does not explain this at all.
Yep.
So that's a kind of like a really big discovery.
God, I like Robert a lot. Rob Jones. You know, did I ever tell you about like the actual origin of why Ikari cast and why I say BB Conrio and why the Ikari warrior love?
No, you never. I don't think you ever did.
Had to be with me being a weird teenager in high school. Like I was like, you know what? I was playing a lot of KOF and CVS 2, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy would. And I was like, you know what? My friend at the time, I was like, bro, you know, it's like I'm Clark Steele and you're like Ralph Jones, the way we act and stuff. And like, we took to it so hard that we literally started calling each other Clark and IRL instead of our real names. And like, we even signed our names as Clark Steele and Ralph Jones on school papers and stuff, and they got mad at us, so we stopped. But yeah, we went that far with it.
Well, I mean, I've known other kids in my class who like really took to certain things really
hard, yeah.
Like really hard. There was this one kid in class who really liked the Harry Potter movies, and every recess him and some others like kept constantly like, oh yeah, we're part of the the Hogwarts, and we're casting spells, and like it was kind of extreme, like. Like I think they even like kind of refer to themselves as their Harry Potter names and all that. It's like, guys, just take it easy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey.
There you are.
There he is.
I was explaining to the other guys what I explained to you last night. Oh, now everybody's like, wait, what? Remember I told you about KOF super cancels?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, that opened a spot in my brain that made more sense.
Oh no, now I'm down to just Clark. Oh no.
Anyway,
Exactly.
Okay, got the tags made, so save draft, and I will have Wheels work on that. So with that, oh wait a minute, I need a featured image. Forgot about that.
Sure, it's landscape mode. That's one thing Wheels doesn't like Ben doing. Wheels uses portrait mode figures. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Ben uses portrait.
Yep.
Almost said fighting for the drums. I guess we kind of are.
so how everyone's weekend been and all that?
Oh,
No, been pretty
finally, after finally getting my dumb phone, you know,
Oh yeah, I remember that. We
delivered to the wrong house, and even that house was like, bruh, why did they think the house was across the street? They're like, why did they even bother looking at the actual address? I guess not.
good. I guess not.
Sometimes that happens here.
Oh yeah,
Well, what?
I like how the AI is smart enough to dodge that. Smart enough to dodge.
I've been playing Elden Ring, and I've been clocking in at
Oh, I might
30
die here.
30
Oh
forever.
wow, I actually died there.
Now I've been playing
Wow.
not only Gran Turismo 7, but I've also been playing
No,
Stranger
sir.
of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
I can't even beat the AI. What am I going to do online?
Or should I just say Chaos the video game?
I mean, this is the origin of Garland, so
Mm-hmm.
technically he is Chaos. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
Toma asked who was in Texas yesterday.
definitely not me.
Not me either.
Oh, there was
so
a
I'm
bunch
guessing
of,
it was her.
bunch of tornadoes that ripped through Texas.
Ooh.
Really,
Uh,
you blocked the middle of the super cancel of my foot.
LPH says he's been playing WWE 2K22 and Yu-Gi-Oh, which I've heard that 2K22 actually is a massive reversal from the negative reception that the past installments have been getting. They're saying that WWE 2K22 is actually
Oh my
pretty
God,
decent this time
wow,
around.
The AI is perfectly. Wow. Okay.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, so I'm like,
And
they
Yu-Gi-Oh,
are
huh? Like I have.
I've been playing mostly Elden Ring, as said. Like,
how is it?
oh, I'm enjoying it. So
Yeah.
don't need or easy mode compared to other people.
Journalists,
Yeah, pretty much.
quote unquote journalists.
Or whatever people complaining about that it needs to be, they need, needs to have easy mode. I need to play it.
Well, it is a part of From Software's culture where their games are usually pretty difficult. So I
Yeah,
think that's something
but that's
that
beside
they
the
need to, I think that's something that they do need to get through their head is that they need to understand a company's culture when it comes to their game development philosophy.
It's not.
What did
It's
Chad
not
say?
to do that. It has to. Here's the thing. I actually had a pretty good theory on why mostly journalists and some other people complain about difficulty on these games. It's basically FOMO. It's that they don't get to experience the game, but they have to because for journalism is so they can make articles on like how to do quest lines so they get clicks, and for others it's because and other people outside is because they otherwise.
Okay.
And for other people it's probably so that they feel left out because they hear maybe their friends or some people around them saying like how good they are, what they're doing in their game, what they're playing and what they're doing, and they don't get to experience that. So they feel extremely left out.
Right.
But instead of get good, they are get complaining.
Right, because they're the one, because they don't actually play video games.
Of course not. But because I remember there was also like back in Sekiro, there was like back in it was also like during Bloodborne, they were like either easy mode or there should be a skip the boss button, like where you can have the option to skip the boss.
Well, I don't think the skip the boss button is going to be a necessary thing in any way, shape, or form.
Well, of course not. It's not. But like,
right, because
they're that deluded in like saying, or that they're that in their own mindset of being like, no, we need this because I can't beat this boss, so I need this so I can play.
Well, in Sekiro's case, I think what they tend to forget is that there are certain items that you have to have for specific bosses that you come across.
You give them way too much credit, man. By of like, it's just them being like they're not willing to learn the mechanics of the game.
Right.
Wow, he lived the night.
Oh wow, Rio, you actually lived through that? You had a sliver of health left?
It was so slivered that it didn't even look like he had health.
Yeah, I know.
Like come on.
Rio from Power Instinct, he is immortal, apparently.
The Art of Fighting. Power Instinct's old on the game.
Or the Art of Fighting, I mean.
Atlas is Power Instinct. Atlas, probably.
Yeah.
Gets referenced in Persona. What's Josh saying?
Thomas says, interesting video near Elgin, Texas, of a person driving a truck, which was spun around in a tornado and then drove off after the tornado passed. Actually, I think I know what you're talking about, Toma, because I think I saw a video of somebody driving through a storm, and then all of a sudden, like, a tornado just appeared right above them, and it was actually spinning a little bit before it drove off by itself. But yeah, that's pretty nuts. But yeah, and I tell you, for somebody who lives in Tornado Alley,
yes,
yeah, it's no joke.
I don't understand why you would actively decide to be like, oh, there are tornadoes here at a common frequency, let's live here, everyone.
Well, the thing is, the tornadoes they usually appear. They usually appear about maybe like 15-20 minutes south from where I live most of the time. So they usually just pass right by me.
Yeah, but that's still pretty fucking close, man. The day you decide to change course, it's like too late to leave.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like when the areas got founded, it was like oh, this place has.
Oh, by the way, I haven't even talked about the presentation of the game. I thought she would have a secret dialogue with the Orochi people.
Oh yeah.
I guess there's like barely any secret dialogues in this game.
For some reason, despite a lot of characters you think would have it, you know?
Maybe they'll patch it in later.
I actually assumed it was going to be like a lot of like, since there is no proper story mode, that I assumed, because they showed us so many cutscenes like during trailers and all that. I actually assumed they had a proper story mode for the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, it's just special intros or secret intros and all that. It's like,
Hey, Ronnie Bowles.
Hey, Foreign.
Yeah, Foreign.
So like, I'm like a bit disappointed with the lack of like, I don't know, of that.
And then Toma mentions, I don't think there really is a tornado alley because they can happen in thunderstorms when conditions are good for it. Well, yeah, that's true.
Springfield, Massachusetts, 2011. Which is why now we get tornado warnings for even the slightest hint of a tornado.
Yeah, and even Thomas said, like House with his Massachusetts tornado.
Mm-hmm. 2011, man, that's changed everything.
Everything was fine. And then the tornado happened.
Tornado thing.
I was
Well,
going to say tornado mission.
But yeah, since it's springtime, thunderstorms are more prone to happen during that.
She's just gonna keep falling. Okay.
Hey, Lord Doom.
I'm saying.
Oh god, what?
How's it going, man? Come on, Leona.
If I could get an OCV with Leona, that'd be great. And I mean great. Yeah, OCV with Leona. All right.
Even Shermie had a sliver of health.
Yeah, I'm playing this on 4, which is technically only medium, but SNK medium may as well be hard.
It's going great for me. Other people,
All right,
not
here
so
we go.
much. Like Hit.
Look at what Isla's doing when they show her. They're talking about actual story. She's just playing with her ghost hands.
I'm about to say that almost looks like Rodon from Bayonetta, just as a female.
People like Isla because her design actually makes sense because she has that mask because she spray paints. Stuff like that, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Although Shune is growing on me, but not because of his design, just because
His
I like
personality is
yeah,
not
his
as like
personality,
reluctant as he was in the first
Yeah.
last game.
his personality. It's not like, you know what? And then made Tenkun. I'm just like, he's just precious sleepy boy.
Well, the problem is still with Shune is it's just his design is still like I was hoping they would like remove some stuff from him in this game to like maybe
Right?
show some character growth. Is that he doesn't have to be like every main character's outfit.
Right, his personality grew. His clothes could have changed to reflect that, but no.
Yeah, because like again, he has a like.
By the
he
way,
has,
go ahead.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, Isla, I bet you're a voice actress. You can date her, a face scan of her in Lost Judgment.
Ah.
Oh.
The girls' bar. She's the one you date in the girls' bar. The one that you're trying to get close to. Right.
See, Lord Doom says, just put Goku Black, Sanga, and Dante in my team. See, here's the thing, Lord Doom. I don't think Sanga would be fine with Goku Black, since, you know, Sanga's very...
Sense of justice would do it.
Yeah, he would be like, no, you can't be there, and then he just vaporize Goku Black. Dante, he would be more like, man, your wacky waihooness is a bit too much, but I'll still respect you. Like,
by the way, I got my alt ice in. Did you see it?
I saw it. Damn, it's cool, man.
I took another picture with Cybuster and alt ice together.
Isn't it amazing?
So, Sound Out, how have you been, man?
Yeah.
I'm good. I've been...
You put a video out, didn't you? No, you did a stream.
I did a stream last night, yeah.
It's almost like 4-hour-long stream.
Yeah, it was lengthy. It got derailed by discussions about...
Mm-hmm.
It got derailed by discussions about Power Rangers, which is what always ends up happening on my streams at some point.
Lord Doom says, well, sub Goku Black for Black Goku.
Yo, you're I don't know if you know. Do any of you remember this site called The Black Goku?
No, what?
Nope.
Never heard of
wow, I used to go there. The Black Goku?
What was that?
I was just this Dragon Ball fan. It was a black guy who was like, I'm the Black Goku.
Okay. Apparently Lord Doom does. Lord Doom remembers.
Yeah. That's just the description of the site. That's not me going into like.
No, I mean the only Black Goku or Saiyan I know was that kid who was like.
Oh, I am a Super Saiyan. The one who like just started yelling and thought he actually became a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and then he rips off his fucking clothes.
Yeah,
It's time to go from 2 to 3.
Lord Doom says, yes, I do. I made it, Kappa.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, Lord Doom is black. Oh my god, I can't
when you mention Black Goku, it reminds me of that YouTube video of that guy who was fighting his mom while having Ultimate Battle music from the last arc of the Dragon Ball Super anime playing in the background.
Apparently, Lord Doom also made that video I was talking about the black guy, and
he also made that one.
I may not know who Layla's cancer, but I know.
So you were wearing the Turtle Hermit School gi along with Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, hey, Leona has dialogue with Iori. Iori could be like, "Hey, girl, I could help you," but instead, watch, he's just like, "Yeah, whatever."
Like
Iori's just a tired boy.
Like, so here's the thing of the video of the
She's
whole
even
like
asking him, please.
Super
He's like,
Saiyan
oh,
stuff
okay.
real. How much did he believe in his own lie?
I don't know. But you see Iori being a jerk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Roach's daughter because I have his blood.
Exactly.
In me. It's all my concern.
It is 100% her concern.
Lord Doom says, speaking of, I have a meme. Okay.
It's the Sanga thing he actually posted on General. He posted like...
I wasn't trying to do heart attack.
Sheer heart attack.
Ooh.
But I can't be mad when he doesn't laugh. I don't know why. I just... That's an iconic laugh. Iori's voice actor voices Todd, the Colonel Stinkly in the Japanese version of Blue Dogs. I just want to say that because it is actually true. It's funny, isn't it?
I did not know there was a Japanese version of Boondocks.
Yes.
It's about Kodak Black trying to be Black
Woo!
Goku.
Saw that super cancel. That was.
Oh yeah, that I just saw it. I saw the damage.
Yeah. No wonder Ralph is considered good. Oh, he did his own super cancel.
And he put it in memes too.
And, that's what I that's
yeah.
All that, and then you Ralph just exploded in one.
Yeah. Remember, there's lore. The lore about Ikari Warriors. You know that they're actually the strongest, right?
Of the entire of the cast, like
pretty much.
Mm.
Did you know that they don't win tournaments because they're told not to win? The only tournament they won was like 03 because they were given the okay to win.
Lord
okay,
says
you
he
can win
likes
now.
Iori, but the correct character won with Ralph Jones. Oh yeah.
So like basically it's like. So I'm assuming then, like in my headcanon, then like Ralph would be like, "Oh, fine, I don't now I can put on my actual gloves."
Yeah, Ralph and Clark doesn't have powers. He's just that strong that he technically, if you want it, there's a reason why Ralph considers him his best friend and only guy he trusts that much. That's crazy for a guy who just does like wrestling moves. Like that's because he's holding back. He's like, oh, since this is fun, I'll just stick to pro wrestling.
Wait, does that mean that like they could just like solved almost every fucking issue that this series has had?
Pretty much, yeah.
Where you guys been? HQ said to hold back.
Yep, exactly. No, that's literally why HQ tells him to hold back.
You could have been a god Google all this time. HQ said we could touch him.
Wait, now I can fight for real, and I don't have to throw? Yosha! Then Vegito shows up, as Lord Doom said.
Yeah. Oh, but Mary, I see what you're trying to do. She's just crouching there because she wants to do her little slide, charge slide that turns into a grapple.
You know,
that's
Chaos, I got a
Yeah,
question for you.
Yeah?
Any fighting game that you play on your stream in the future, when it's through PC, have you ever tried to like use mods for your characters or whatever?
I haven't. That's not saying I'm definitely I'm up for it. I just haven't.
You just haven't had the time to do so? Okay. I was just thinking maybe if you got KOF15 on
PC, oh yeah.
Sometime I wonder if I'm pretty sure there are some character mods.
Oh, there already are. I've seen.
There are tons.
Yeah. Because if ever hopefully I get a job before summertime, and I'll definitely, because I don't mind double dipping for this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm double dipping on the Capcom Fighting Collection.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
You gotta show your love for Dark Star.
Oh, and speaking of which, the new Kirby game comes out this week.
Really? Shoot, I didn't even know that. Crap.
Yes, true. It's
Wow.
this Friday. Fuck, I don't have money for it.
Yo, you know what this year is? This year's like the second
It feels like last year was
1998.
lighter for video games, and then all
But
those
this
later
year it's
fall
heavy
into-
for video games.
I mean, we're not even in April. We already got a whole ton of heavy hitters. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, it's like, calm down, companies. We don't have that much money to
Man, I
get
thought it
them
was next
all.
month. I thought it was April. Fuck, I forgot.
remember the last legendary year was in 1998? We had Metal Gear Solid and all Tekken 8, 3.
Spyro the Dragon,
I
Crash
think it
Bandicoot
was
4.
another one also. I think around the time where like DMC3 came out around that time also.
I guess we're due for another legendary. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm like, it's funny because I'm trying to like save up and wait for like games that are coming like later. I'm like, oh, Elden Ring, oh, Kirby, but then I'm like, but I gotta wait for like Star Trek Resurgence and Midnight Suns and.
I mean, just 2005.
Exactly.
Was also a heavy hitter. Resident Evil 4.
Warren even said best year for video games in a while. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, because like 2005, at least from my recollection, was like you
Technically,
had
this game is this year. I forgot. Oh yeah, shoot.
because like 2005 had Resident Evil 4, Gaiden Black, God of War, Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence,
Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening.
Shadow of the Colossus, Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Devil May Cry. Like there was a ton of really big ones.
She can whiff punch like nobody.
Animal Crossing Wild World,
Art.
Pokemon Emerald.
And it was the launch of the Xbox 360 that year, too.
Oh yeah, it was.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, miss. I can react. I can jump react.
Kingdom Hearts 2 in Japan, yeah?
Yeah, but it still counts technically on a technical
Yeah,
aspect.
that's true.
I like how she was able to just jump react. Oh, I did it again. Oh, couldn't react to that.
There you go. So many games, so many movies, so many
Star
TV
Wars,
shows.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yeah, but we might as well count Dragon Ball Super Hero off that list since they had to be delayed because of the Toei animation.
Yeah.
Act.
Also, Sauna, what else got affected by that app?
Everything at Toei Animation is on hiatus right now, so I'm like sitting here with that Digimon Ghost game, and I'm just like,
I know,
what?
right?
Well, I feel your pain because like next week, Advance Wars was going to come out, but Nintendo was being like, war is bad, so we should not publish a game about war.
You know, this is the second time that Nintendo had to do this for an Advanced War game because they did that for either the first or second one.
The first game was supposed to come out in 9/11.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yep.
Like it got released in Japan a couple of months before, but then it was supposed to come out that day in the U.S. and then the incident happened, and they'd be like, "Yeah, okay, let's hold off for like a week." I think it was like a week or two or something like that, and then they released it. And apparently the same thing happened for Advance Wars 2, because apparently it's just cursed the entire franchise. There's always like usually a really big event happens around the time for Advance Wars games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on, jump at me.
Yeah, it just seems like
Okay,
any
but I didn't
franchise
react.
that's really good is seen to be cursed by something, especially with the new Perfect Dark game that's being developed right now. Like a vast majority of their senior designers left Crystal Dynamics last year, since they're the ones who are collaborating and making that title for the Xbox Series X and PC.
By the way, I'll say it again at the end of the stream, but prepare for next Friday. We'll be playing Guilty Gear Strive. I asked Sound out first. I was like, I'm asking now. Making sure you've got enough.
I should be clear to go on that day just because I'll have my video that day done.
Or dudes ask, wait, there's a new Perfect Dark? Is the Cheating Sniper still in? Well, we don't know about the Cheating Sniper, but yes, there is a new Perfect Dark game.
Oh wow, Leona has a thing with him, but not with any Team Roach.
I think it was announced.
Is that not weird?
If I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not weird, Alex? What she?
What no?
Leona.
I don't know.
You're a popular hit with a lot of people.
Why does she not have anything with Team Orochi?
I guess because they don't know about her.
They should. She's one of the Hakeshu. Like Yamazaki, though, she doesn't care about being a Hakeshu. That's the 8 heads. Like you said about the lore. Ancient Japanese lore. Next saga. Just all the anime. Oh, he really climaxed on. That's a sentence taken out of context, though. Yeah.
Oh, he's.
So I know we're talking about, like, do you want to know how long? And because of the whole Advance Wars 1 and 2 gets cancelled, how long? It's been 14 years since we last got an Advance War game.
Golly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last time was 2008.
Phrasing.
Days of Ruin.
Lord Doom says phrasing, and LPA says, I really need to get the P4 fighting game next month and other games if I have the money for it. Oh, yeah, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax just came out recently. And at a good price, too.
Yeah, $30.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad one. Shoot us.
Yeah, I was gonna pick it up, but I'm saving for a convention, so.
You know, I was gonna pick it up on Switch.
Quote unquote saving for a convention, but
I was gonna pick it up on the Switch, but my decision for that just backpedaled when I heard that they're not gonna implement rollback into the Switch version of that game.
Kazu's gonna get play on the Switch. They probably see it as like, eh.
Still would have been nice though.
Oh yeah.
I know. I'm just saying.
I could have finished it right
there. Persona be weird about stuff like that.
For some reason, Clark's super cancel was a little weird for me still. Remember that time in 14 though? I killed a guy doing Clark's super cancel, and he was like beating me up, and all of a sudden I went like Super Saiyan on him, and the dude was like, I ain't even mad. That was pretty cool.
Lord Doom says, Akihiko is who I played back when I did. The pressure of a good Akihiko is nuts.
I don't know. I think I was playing Margaret.
What the hell? The power keeps coming. It won't stop. I can't make it stop. Well, the Satsui no Hado is taking control of her. But it was too much for her to handle, so she passed out.
You know, why is it hot in here, bro? Like, it ain't even that cold outside.
Temperatures are always weird in March.
That's true.
LPH says, I want to pre-order, but Sony said no in my part. Yeah, thanks, Jim Ryan.
Funny how they're like, oh no, the real name is Reverse. And that's just them, yeah.
A female demonized Bane.
That was just them wanting to redesign her. Nobody cared.
Very edgelordy.
Because the original verse was kind of meh, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's Verse, and he's sexy this time? How can we possibly stand up against this?
Well, like Seth, I didn't care. I didn't care about Seth until Seth was like, hey, I'm
gonna be in a chick's body, but I'm still gonna have my old voice. And then make everyone have Y boners.
Seth could not take you seriously because you pretty much just look like Gil, but just metallic. And
yeah, the Silver Surfer was not even.
Yeah.
Or like a yin yang surfer.
Being a Silver Surfer. Sound, have you seen this like Silver Surfer from like the 70s or 80s? And like Eric Lars was talking about like how inkers can change in art.
Yeah, that one.
The original John Byrne pencils were so much cooler. It was like what happened here?
Because modern comics are being like, yeah, let's try to be super stylized instead of being proper.
Yeah, like every God, there's like a whole there's a whole thing. There's like so many artists now that like after like looking at everything, there's a bunch of artists now that are like, I will ink my own books, thank you.
Yep,
because there are good inkers that like keep the style of the penciler, and then there's others who just completely change how everything looks, and it's like, oh my god, what is going on here?
Come on, you almost got it.
How did player? I had
How
more
did-
help. Okay, that's literally just cheating. Okay,
Wow.
that's
Thanks, Obama.
literally cheating.
Yeah,
Just
that
Obama.
I had more health.
that.
You got-
Oh
you got
god,
Obama.
game, come on.
Did you guys see that the end of the Omega Rugal trailer made me like throw up when they showed the boss challenge mode?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, why? Who wanted this?
Fans.
Yep.
CPU from hell.
Well,
Thanks.
just
No, I'm
well,
good.
well, just be prepared for genocide cutters when Omega Rugal comes out. Sound out.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna enjoy that.
Oh, dude, I should about Seth. I'm hot now. This is because this was Jury. Body was based on Jury, so
I mean, yeah, it's just unfortunately that the voice is based on original.
I guess this part is a little weird. But at the same time, I understand what they're going for.
As long as you don't have to fight Galactus, because I still am not over how bullshit that was.
Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Oh boy.
I'd always play arcade mode, get to Galactus, go, yeah, I'm good. I don't even know, it wasn't even that hard sometimes, because it's predictable, but it's just tedious, and if you get hit with the wrong, like, set of combos, then you just die instantly.
The problem was that he could, like, if you got unlucky, he could just, like, juggle you.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah,
weird?
it's like, you'd have to keep playing Galactus over and over again until his, like, opening move was one of the dodgeable ones.
I
Because
like
if it
how
was
they
one of the
actually made it seem like-
undodgeables, then you just basically were screwed for the whole match.
Because she's speaking in a language that nobody knows. They don't even bother translating what she's saying because you don't know.
I'll be right back. Gotta go let my dogs back in.
Tomoraga, for as tough as they wanted to make her, she's just like,
Yes, LPH, they are going back to hard mode again. Lord Doom says, when I played the first time, I literally just screamed at him to give me that the power cosmic.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way to do it. But you see, the other thing at that game is that none of the characters who have actually defeated Galactus were playable. So
oh yeah, yep.
that was the other problem. Yeah, so you couldn't run off at him with the Silver Surfer, or Mr. Fantastic, or Captain Marvel. Like, you didn't have any options.
You could promptly blame that on Marvel, because they would be like, no.
At the time, yeah, they were like, oh, these characters.
We only want these guys in. Everyone else that you wanted, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas says, Crystal Lady is powerful. Yeah, Crystal Lady is powerful. Besides, she's a reject character from Skullgirls.
It was like a literal Dark Souls boss. She fit.
Yeah.
She seemed like she would fit more for Skullgirls because of her hair.
Not even hair.
Might as well be.
I never see a Skullgirls character look like that.
She's more of a dark, like a Soulsborne character.
Skullgirls they're like kawaii, except for double. And then she turns kawaii.
Ooh, damn, Ralph.
Yep.
Well, come on, Clark. Give her the hands, man.
Lord Doom says, also Doctor Strange did beat him once, kinda. He had help, but it was his operation.
Damage. What Tomoraga does is the crazy part. Look at that. One punch. One.
So she's is she Saitama?
Now let's
No.
see if this kills. Hey, I was able to do it, huh?
One.
Thanks to the power of learning how to actually cancel. Oh, never mind. Wake up, EX. I don't know what that was.
Oh,
EX.
Dang.
EX Fireball, something like that. It looks like.
Lord Doom says he had help, but it was his operation.
Oh yeah, Alex said
Yeah, I
that.
said that.
But no, it's fine. All I gotta do is make sure to get to sweep the leg like Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai taught how to defeat her.
Sweep the leg.
Thank you.
Sweep the leg, break the face.
I forget the actual actor's name. Kreese is the character rather than the actor.
John Kreese.
Oh, that's his real name. Okay. Wait.
Well, that's his real name in the show, but the actor's name I can't remember his name. The guy who has a falsetto laugh in Karate Kid Part 3.
Yeah. Make his knuckles bleed.
Hey. And speaking of Karate Kid 3, I saw a video from Nintendo Capri Sun explaining... he did a fake sequelitis video, kind of like what he did for some of the games that he talked about in the past, like Super Metroid, Banjo-Kazooie, Final Fantasy X, and Earthbound. But he did one for a movie, and that was Karate Kid Part 3, with him explaining why Karate Kid Part 3 is probably one of his favorite movies of all time. And he actually did deliver a lot of good points. I mean, about the movie. It's like, sure, the movie is the worst of the trilogy, but...
I still enjoyed it, even though it was weird, but it wasn't bad. Too bad, I mean. It had questionable...
Yeah.
And by questionable, I mean, like, writing. Like,
yeah, it's like, why did Daniel become such an asshole in the movie?
Yeah. Why were those jerks caring that much about taking his championship? Care that much? And like, wait, I still have the red form of the other too. Golly. Of course, I'm about to say, of course. Oh yeah, here's part 2. Rugal takes off. Oh man, they better put that one Rugal put back. Make him take off his jacket and be like, okay, now I'm serious, like he did in the original game.
I'm no longer Omega Rugal. I'm God Rugal.
Because the one rule of Japanese martial arts storytelling is nudity makes you stronger.
Yep.
On this planet.
It's our North Star, everything. Yep.
I mean,
and I'm dead again.
Oh, damn it.
You could always at least argue for
if
Fist
it
of
goes
North
really
Star.
bad, I could just take a service.
But like at least for Fist of North Star, you could always argue it's because like Kenshiro's like chi got so like burst so hard, like that's why he rips his clothes off so easily.
And then LPH mentions, and then the next Karate Kid movie.
Oh, with Hillary.
Yep.
Hillary Duff.
Swank.
Oh yeah, there was a fourth one.
Or Hillary Swank.
Was that Hillary Duff in it?
Hillary
No,
Swank.
Hillary Swank.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hillary Duff was still like.
Yeah, that's what got confused. I was like,
Oh, they both have Hillary. That's why.
yeah.
That's why I got confused.
And we don't talk about the remake.
Oh yeah, with Jaden Smith.
I like
And
some of
Jackie
what
Chan.
they did, but the rest of it's just like, yeah, whatever.
They did change some things that made it like more understandable, like for his character, but like otherwise it was kind of very bad.
I remember falling asleep watching that movie in a theater.
I've only saw it once, like I think rented a video or something like that, and I was like never bothered again.
There used to be a movie theater in town that would show movies for like $1. But it wasn't. But they were like It was like you wait 3 weeks, and it was like $1, $1.50, or like eventually it was like $2. But it's like I saw a ton of movies that way. It was like Friday, go see this movie. Saturday, go see this one. Sunday, go see this other. And then that theater closed, and I haven't watched as many movies since. I don't think.
I want to watch more movies, but like I just can't just sit and watch movies.
Hey, Omega Mario.
Hey,
because like
is this a boss rage now? Even though unintentional.
maybe
It's
Unintentional boss rage now.
Because unless it's like a movie, like I just like last weekend I actually saw what's it called, Turning Red, that new Pixar movie.
I still need to see that.
It's okay movie. It's an okay movie. It's The thing is that it's not a bad movie. But it definitely has a specific audience. Since like it's more for just the allegory is puberty.
Teenage puberty.
Yeah, especially female teenage puberty.
Yeah.
So like some of the things are like, all right, yeah, I know, but I kind of get it.
I try to max mode it and do a climax. Boom! Shot in the face.
Oh.
I got
Golly.
this.
Yep, she's the boss character, Flora Doom said.
Yep. I'll get her. I'll either get her or take a service and get her. Don't worry, the lobbies will be open.
The narrator. The lobby's never open.
The lobby's never open.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the
I
lobby.
guess they changed their AI to stop eating legs because when I first played it, it was on this difficulty and I beat her. Oh, never mind. There you go.
Oh god, I just stepped on the cord for my fight stick.
These days, I want to go to the similar like maybe twice a year. Like I am going to go.
I also like how Leona just isn't doing the moves I tell her to, which is kind of weird.
Omega Mario said, breaking, Xbox is finally getting Godfall after its PS5 PC player base fell off. Well, gee.
Yay, right? Like,
Yeah, because it became a fucking game as a service.
yeah,
It's like Babylon Falls. Like it's made by Platinum. Oh yeah, so the comment, oh this is great. Yeah.
Games as a service, though. That's its big. That's its big.
Service.
That's its big Achilles heel. Yep.
Game as a service. Like
I forgot what his. Oh, here we go. Thanks for blocking all of that, Otoma. Thank you. Thank you so much for blocking all of that.
You know, if they're gonna make games
Why am I
going
doing
to
worse?
if they're gonna make games under the games as a service model, then
man,
they need to make them free to play.
I didn't want.
If you're doing the games to service thing, free to play in a lot of ways is better because it's like, all right, if you're just trying to scam me out of money, at least make the entry fee low.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Never mind. Let's just get our. I was like, forget it. Like, oh man.
Speaking of Darkstalkers, I'm gonna be a very happy Darkstalkers fan in a couple months.
Oh, the anime OVA.
Yes. Yeah, and it's like that, and then the game collection is like 3 weeks later.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They're back to back. It's like, here's the anime on Blu-ray. 3 weeks later, here's the games. And I'm like, yes, thank you very much. I will take it. I will take all of it. There is literally currently more confirmed new stuff for Darkstalkers this year than Street Fighter. And that includes like statues too, because there's like 3 statues for Kotobukiya's Bushido line already solicited for Darkstalkers for this year, and there's none for Street Fighter this year. This is weird, but I'll take it.
What happens if you get level? No. It's just get good.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story when it comes to KOF fighting games.
Get good, and we won't tell you how.
Yeah.
Will not give you any hints. Better just look online and find out that Super Cats were done by just splitting the difference between moves. Hey, look at that! 3 hits, half my health.
Come on, Clark.
Kinda is Buff Wesker.
Yes.
Global saturation.
That he kind of looks like Lieutenant Surge with a black cap.
Like, some butt cheek stuff happening right now. Wow. Jeez. I feel bad about that, though. I should have been able to do it.
Oh man. Well, at least you got her.
Yeah.
So might as well take the W on that.
And here we go again. She's speaking gibberish. And that scene can cause headaches, so watch out because the colors are.
Oh yeah.
It gave me a headache the first time I saw it. I was like, ah, jeez.
Oh, but pretty colors though.
Pretty colors, though.
Uh-huh.
Lord June said, I date Weavers, assuming she wasn't a wandering murder spot on the map. Omega Mari even said, those colors don't feel right. Yeah, exactly. I guess
Is that
all
her
to
dying or
add,
powering up? I can't tell.
that was her getting sent back to wherever she came from.
Oh, okay.
She's supposed to be like an eldritch being, that's why she speaks weird, has weird colors. Like she's like some eldritch being from another. And like only this secret village in Africa knew the story. That's where Dorothy came from.
Dane says, I wanted to make a Sonic Colors reference when he says those colors don't feel so right.
There you go. There's
It's
the
anti-colors.
I wish these endings had voice acting, at least. I don't know why they made it like a comic.
Yeah, I don't get it. Is SNK really that
They
frugal?
don't have no. The thing is, they don't have the money. They have money, but compared to like Capcom or like the Tekken guys, it's not the same. But apparently, they spend a lot of money, or more or less, on the models, because like compared to 14 and 15, that's a massive jump on their models at least, and I think that is at least a win in their book. Of course, they will never be as good as their 13 sprites, because those sprites were like gorgeous.
And made them bankrupt.
Unfortunately, yes.
Gotta love
Lord
bankruptcy
Doom said,
by
wait.
sprites.
So Otomo Raga is an old god waifu? Yeah.
Yes.
Basically an eldritch being that's Please make it. Hey, if y'all want to make new games, SNK, that aren't fighters, how about a new Ikari Warriors?
Or it could be a beat 'em up with the Ikari
I'd like
characters.
third-person shooter, tag team, Ikari Warriors, all of them, including Hyder, Leona, and Whip, not just Ralph and Clark. Because they put him in Metal Slug. They put Ralph Clark and Leona in Metal Slug.
Yeah, Metal Slug Double X.
Yep. And the PSP version. Oh yeah, Guidel, if you don't know, that's Leona's biological father. Clark just said it, so I didn't even have to. Thanks. Thanks, game. See, the reason all this stuff is happening because of that Ash at the end of 13.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, dead people are coming back.
Is that just so they can have more characters in the game?
Yep. That's exactly it. Leona's grown a lot in these games. Or she wouldn't even be like, thank you. She'd just be like, I'm a lone wolf. And they're like, you can't be. We're literally a military unit. Then she's like, oh, right. In the old games, Ralph, before he'd fight, would take a swig of beer and throw the bottle away.
That's funny.
So here you go. Shune is that guy. See, Isla is Lynn. See? Lynn. Played Lost Judgment. You can date what they said.
That's funny.
And then there's secondary credits. Yeah, we already did
Got
this.
all those secondary credits. Credits weren't enough.
For all the lesser people we don't know.
So even the video games are doing the MCU thing.
Mm-hmm. Mid-credit scene, post-credit scene.
But what about just a credit scene, like while the credits are running?
Oh, I missed those. Those are great.
Yeah, no, like I miss blooper reels as part of credits. Those were fun.
Oh
that was like mostly like an 80s late like early 90s things, mostly from comedy movies or comedy action ones.
Oh,
Private ID searchable room, 8 people.
I will always remember the gag reels at the end of the Nutty Professor movies with Eddie Murphy. Those were fun to watch.
If you guys don't want the invite, the number there, you see it right there. 503-242. Give you guys a minute to get in, of course.
Yeah,
my favorite was always like majority of Jackie Chan movies. There was always like some of the stunts reels and some of the like him flubbing his lines and.
I remember the gag reel from the end of Liar Liar. That was pretty fun to watch too.
Yeah.
With this, you will pay a terrible price.
As Tekken used to before I started switching to the Elgato, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
For other people.
Yeah, of course. That's why I haven't said no to.
Or Drew said, I'd get kind of buzzed too if I were forbidden from winning. Why not? Exactly, right? If you were Ralph Jones, wouldn't you just be like, screw it? Since I'm not allowed to win, I'll just get drunk.
Might as well go grab another beer while I'm at it.
I mean, what else is he to do?
Following orders, I guess.
But yeah, no, that's one thing that legit happens. Because if you played the Akari Warriors game, you'll know that like they've gone through crazy stuff. Like Clark even said, monsters. Psh, I fought worse than you, and he has. Like that's fine. They're like, oh man, I got some pretty good ping with LPA share. Sound out too, I guess.
Yeah, I'm switching games over now.
Oh yeah, I know. Wish there was like a chat.
I was like, I should check out this new Cyberpunk update to see if it solved the
Lord
glitch where
says,
I couldn't get this mission to issue. I couldn't get a mission to work properly, and now the mission doesn't even show up on the map. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Get frustrated. He has to lose sober and win by accident. Yeah, poor old Ralph.
And Clark.
Yep. And Leona.
Before they were called Ralph and Clark. I think they were always called Ralph and Clark in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But in America, the original Akari Warriors games, they were called Vince and Paul.
Like how Bill and Lance from Contra were originally called Mad Dog and Scorpion.
Yeah. Or how Billy and Jimmy Lee were originally called Hammer.
What was the code again? I already forgot it. I'm sorry.
That's fine. 503242.
Until they officially placed Mad Dog and Scorpion in the canon for of Contra when Contra 4 came out because they were separate characters from Bill and Lance.
Yeah, you heard of that one, Kyle?
What?
Double Dragon?
What about Dragon?
Double Dragon, you were saying all that?
No, I didn't even know that about Double Dragon. I mean, I always thought they were just called Billy and Jimmy Lee.
Yeah, they were called Hammer and Spike first, yep.
Wow.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, there we go.
Finally got it all together.
Hammer and Spike.
Select members. Absolutely stacked lineup. Select order. Select stage.
You get to hear Dustman.
Get ready for a battle.
Just man.
Lord Doom says, when you said Mad Dog and Scorpion, my brain legit went, Mad Dog from Heavy Rain and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Why would they be in the same game together?
That'd be amazing. I guess Hammer and Spike are normal though.
Round one. Ready? Go.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, Andy Bogard.
Yeah. Boy, do anything in? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna blow up.
You could do as well as your brother. I mean, seriously though, why doesn't SNK allow you to be as good as Terry Bogard?
You design him better and you make him less of a chump.
Yeah.
At least he isn't afraid of like being a relationship with like the top 3 hottest chick in the series.
For real. Like.
Yeah. Poor
It
Mike.
kind of reminds me of Sin Keisuke from Guilty Gear not being as good as Kai Keisuke.
and he
Yeah,
is not back.
even Lord Doom said it. He said, "So Andy is here fighting instead of trying to avoid a relationship with Mai? Sick."
Wait, is that how you do it now? That's dumb. I didn't even know that. Really?
When it showed Leona doing that move that showed the letter V, I was like, "Is that her V trigger?"
Comment, man.
No, that's our V skill.
I know. I'm just being
And then her
sarcastic.
other moves, Common Rider reference.
Lord Doom even said, "No, my mistake. He's doing both. He's multitasking." No wonder he can't stay focused on one task at a time, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, the CW won't let the Flash die.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It just got renewed again.
How many
Really?
seasons are we talking about now?
It's either 9 or 10, I don't know.
Dang.
And I fell off after season 3.
I made it through the Crisis on Infinite Earths event, and then I just stopped watching like pretty much all the shows. I like only watch Superman and Lois, but I don't want to watch it on the CWF, so I'm just waiting for it to hit HBO Max.
He has.
Also, yeah, so it's a season 9 renewal.
Golly.
He has avoidmy.exe running in the background of all tasks.
Only their anchor remains.
So his brain's a computer. I get it.
But at least Superman got renewed for season 3. That's good news.
Again, if y'all want to join in, the code is
Like,
Someone should have clipped when you said the code, so we just have an easy reference point.
I guess so.
oh, they'll see it once this match ends.
That about what I did there.
Well, I guess it is true what they say about the Flash. He's one of DC's top 3 properties aside from just Superman and Batman, I guess.
Yeah, it's just funny because they won't just let him have a movie.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, look at our super popular character, the Flash. Also them. Yeah, but his movie's going to be a multiverse thing that has 3 Batman in it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just, like, I don't know, make a Flash movie first?
Yeah, and it even goes along when I said that they did the whole Death of Superman storyline way too early or way too soon.
Yeah.
That should have
And
been like
was,
that should have been like a Phase 3 or Phase 4 type of movie for the DC Extended Universe.
Totally, but that was Warner Brothers' fault for saying we want a Justice League and only take like they're like we want the third movie to be Justice League. Everyone involved in the creative side. That seems like it might rush things a little bit. They're like, whatever, it's fine. Zack Snyder, hey, so these movies are gonna have to be long to reach that like Justice League by the third movie thing. You cool with that, Warner Brothers? Sure. Also, Warner Brothers, these movies are too long. We're gonna axe out all the important. Yeah, so like Warner Brothers is essentially their own worst enemy.
It's probably because like they didn't go on the fucking Marvel train soon enough. So like when they realized like, oh god, the Marvel movies are doing good, and now to go to the climax, we're not gonna get there in at least like 3 years later. We need to go there now.
Yep. Exactly. They wanted Avengers money without realizing why Avengers movies make money.
Lord Doom says Doomsday in a movie as a throwaway character, such a good idea.
Right.
Yeah. No, I
right? Doomsday throwaway, like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was funny because Don had Doomsday like.
Oh hey, LPH, you have Rock. That's cool.
But yeah, no, the DCEU's biggest villain is Warner Brothers.
It's got main characters.
Oh yeah, it's
I like Rock's jacket. I didn't know what it says there. Keep the faith. I like that. And then he has 8 wings. Is that even a semi-religious character that's not a jerk in a Japanese thing? Japanese made property?
Yeah, WB is being way too conservative with the DC universe.
I don't know why, but you're right.
It's like
why WB's like.
Yeah, it's like why not have faith in your production staff who make the movies, because I'm pretty sure they want to make a really good movie universe out of it, but you're just giving them all these ideas that are just going way too fast.
Funny thing, like they seem to be taking more care, loving care for like their cartoon series.
Oh yeah, their animations are great.
The animation is like so much better. But then it comes to the movies, it's just like no. We need to do this now. We need to do this. We need to do like fuck that shit. We don't need this. This doesn't matter, right? Of course not. What does the movie audience know what they want?
Jeez.
The real answer is nobody knows what they want.
Nope.
Not even fucking they themselves know what they want, and it's like
exactly.
Whoever's running WB needs to be fired, or the.
They likely will be, because they're now getting merged with Discovery because of how much AT&T screwed over the company to the point where they're in more debt than they could handle. So they're like, well, let's do a merger with Discovery, and AT&T is probably just going to back out of the deal, leaving Discovery with all of Warner Brothers' baggage.
Probably.
Fun times.
Oh, Larry.
Look at that.
Larry.
The only thing I ask from all these corporate mergers and buyouts is just make my life easier and consolidate your shit.
For real.
I can't stop corporate mergers and buyouts, so at least the day that they announced that all the Funimation library was moving to Crunchyroll, it's like, oh, thank God. At least now things are convenient, even if they're going to be dystopian.
But that's the thing. Like a part of me wants everything to be homogenized, to be like one place will all. But if it does, you get monopoly, and that's bad.
And that's the thing is I feel like there's nothing I can do to stop the monopolies from happening because
you can't. That's the thing. Because just look at both the movie industry and if you want to go with the video game industry, look what's happening. So Sony and Microsoft is buying up every fucking Western developer they can get their hands on.
Yeah, and speaking of Sony buying out company, they just bought out Haven Studios. Jade Raymond's new studio this week.
I don't know that studio at all. So,
but the point is that there's nothing we can do to stop them from
And especially
monopolizing everything. So at the very least, they could make it convenient for us, right?
and especially since Disney is also like slowing down up everything in the fucking movie like sphere. So
Yeah, no, you know when they're like, oh, we're Netflix is losing Daredevil and stuff. I was like, cool. Can they just go on Disney Plus and we have a parental control? And they're like, here, parental control on Disney Plus. I was like, sick. I don't like to keep everything split up between Disney Plus and Hulu because that's two services. When just merge them into one. If you're gonna be buying everything up, just make it easier on us. It's the one upside. It's the only positive. The only one is that you can put everything in one spot.
yeah, but then the problem is that then they can also decide how much it's going to cost you.
Oh,
And that's
totally.
the problem. That's the issue we're like that we're on, but
Two.
at the same time, but
What the heck?
man, that was a comeback you never saw.
Wow.
Dang.
Dang.
With Kula, too, yeah.
That was nice.
That was PG there. I mean, I was getting handed the hands. I was getting the hands most of the match.
But like a part of me has like just got to the point where like it's like I don't care anymore. The only thing I can do is to like just like decide to, as long as the company I don't like is not under, as long as I still don't have to like give the money to that company directly,
Mhm.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like even if, let's say, Microsoft or Sony buy up Ubisoft, I'll be
Well,
like,
Dumas, is Kula still a child? Actually, she's supposed to be 18 now. Yeah. She was 14 when she debuted, but she's 18 now. They said. Although
It's
some
just-
people haven't gotten that
it's
memo
just
yet.
had to do with like her.
Because I remember, like, I wasn't sure until I asked my buddy Orochinagi Gunsmith,
Mhm.
and he even said no. Yeah, she's 18 now. They
The
just
only reason why they keep people also keep in the impression is that one, as a cake, don't know how to age up their characters, and
be the way
two,
she acts, just like Yuri.
uh,
Friggin' Yuri's the same thing. Yuri's 21. She acts like she's still like 16.
and because at least lore-wise, isn't Kula kind of like brain damaged? Like
Yeah.
she's
Something like that.
perpetually stuck in like 12 something like that, mind-wise. That's why she's like. It's so easy to be like, "Hey, I got ice cream. Want you on my team?" Okay.
Lord Doom says, well, rest in peace to me, I guess.
Okay, there's still people who don't know, so you can trick them. Remember, you like lying.
So it's still creepy. Kinda, yeah. I mean,
And then he says, rest in peace, retracted.
no, but like it's just because like I still don't have to buy like Ubisoft games to still play like whatever I want, but like
The
problem with the thing is that at least with gaming I can still choose to not buy the game I don't want. But the problem is that if it's a movie I really want to see, it's like, well, are you willing to pay this for this service or this for that service? And it's like at least everything is on the same fucking roof, I'll be like, you know what? $30 for a month for everything like they're giving me. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Well, I said this too with Microsoft buying Activision. Who's gonna be the one to get EA next?
Oh my god, I just realized we're playing on a Metal Slug stage, and because of that, I put the Akari Warriors theme, and I'm playing as Ralph. And if you don't know, listen to the Akari Warriors theme main guitar riff.
I
The
can't.
and when you get the time or whatever, you can hear it to the stream. If you can't, I'm gonna tell you anyways.
LPH says, like saying the next Sonic game, Sonic is 18 or 21.
Yep.
When
The main
he's-
guitar riff of their theme song is just "Surprise You're Dead" from Faith No More. Surprise! You're dead! Like, yeah.
Kenji Yamamoto, did you do the music for this game?
Well, guess we have
I
to
guess
retract all of his
SNK
songs.
didn't get in trouble because it's a riff, I don't know.
Well, because there's the thing with music is it an homage or is it stealing the song? That's always like the thing about music that makes it tricky.
I think it's that you can borrow riff and pieces from music, and become smart. But like if you basically like take in the entire song, like the best example I know is that in Budokai 1, the Namek theme, which is most people's favorite theme because it's really good, turns out to be an almost one-for-one of Stradivarius hunting high and low. And the thing is that you can sing the entire song of the Budokai version, and it would fit almost perfectly. That is stealing.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that like with music, it's like what's an homage, what's a cover, and what's stealing, and it all depends on how many notes, how many sequences, and how much usage everything got.
Unless the person says, like, this is a cover, I'm doing a cover version of this song, so of course it's going to be almost beat for beat. But then it's obviously it's a cover. You don't claim it to be your piece you created.
Right.
Nice.
And then the thing is too is that like if a musical artist is like, or if a label's like, you stole this from our music, and then the artist will be like, I just homaged it, and as long as they didn't use like over a certain number of notes from it, then it's an homage.
I don't think NBC would do that.
That's 3, so I gotta hit the.
LPH. Well, in regards to your question about do you think a big company like Amazon or Disney will buy a video game company? For Disney's case, I don't think so because they're just pretty much working with partners to license out their properties to other companies.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah, but I was like wanting to go back to the queue.
But I would die laughing if NBC bought Capcom, but honestly, that's not going to happen.
And that's the thing I think with Disney.
That'd be hilarious if NBC bought Capcom.
Yeah, I mean with Disney, if they wanted to keep in the world of video games, they would have just kept Disney Interactive and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But they're not. They're not doing that anymore. They're just basically licensing out their properties to other companies.
Yeah.
Which is why the Spider-Man games on the PS4 and PS5 wouldn't be possible if they didn't work out a deal with Sony and Insomniac Games.
Yep.
And or why a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on the Switch wouldn't happen,
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm really shocked that actually became a thing. You would never think that two companies like Team Ninja and Nintendo would be at the helm to work on that.
Yeah, on a Marvel game of all things.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, then.
I mean, sure, it may not be the best game in the series, but still, it was pretty enjoyable for what it was.
I enjoyed the ever-loving crap out of it, and just loved how... I love the visual style of that game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Couldn't agree more.
I got nothing else to do. After stream, I might as well build my Sidebuster already. Since I got the alt ice, and I'm like, oh god, I'm getting a backlog. Oh hey, that means I'm a true Gunpla guy now, huh?
Yep, if you have a backlog, you're a true builder. Yep. The only marker of a true builder.
So I have the Sidebuster, the Double X, and now the alt ice.
Welcome to the club. You have a backlog. Congratulations.
Alright.
I have a backlog we don't want to talk about.
And I'm glad that you guys, for my birthday last year, sent me that model kit. Tool set. I'm like, wheels and like, yo, here, take this tool set.
Now, LPH, and just going back to when you said about NBC could buy Capcom, even though that wouldn't happen, if Zynga were to buy Capcom, I would say, okay, the apocalypse is amongst us.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
That's a company I fucking never heard in a while.
Me
Do they still exist?
Do they?
Yeah, they still exist.
Holy crap.
Because I remember they used to do a lot of like Facebook games or like
Farmville.
They're like the big three. That poker game, Farmville, and I know I think it was Mafia too. Like that was also super popular.
Mm-hmm.
I had so many of my fucking school
I used to play Farmville a lot back in the day. Yeah.
A lot of my cousins were like that. And I was like, no.
think one of my aunts or uncles played it a lot with me. You and Ponychi, right? So there's why we call Andy a loser. He doesn't want to get with that for some reason.
That's a pretty cool color you got there.
Yeah,
A random pin.
He's wasting that opportunity.
Oh, guard cancel. I didn't think you had to do that. But...
Lord Doom says, I see where Andy is coming from.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to say why, but I feel the energy.
I knew he might. Oh, a knockback.
Noko back tackle.
Oh, tacos? What?
Knock back tackle.
Also, that Gyaru Athena.
Yeah, best one.
I wanted to. Apparently, a lot of people find her annoying. I don't know what you're like. Wait, what's wrong with Athena? Especially now. She's doing better now, too.
Yeah, like people be like, "What's your favorite version of Athena?" I was like, "This is my favorite version of her." Like I'm usually like all for long hair, but like I don't know, she fits better with short hair in my opinion. I'm so dead for them though.
Gato.
Well, that's my dog. That's my dog howling, by the way, because loud noises are outside.
Oh, okay. Like when the ambulances, and I'm like, what is? I thought it was an alarm.
Mm-hmm. But the good thing about it is that the other dog does not bark while he does that, so there's a bit of a reprieve afterwards, you know?
At least there's no animal. Oh.
Alright, I'm good.
Lord Doom says, I probably have more in common with Andy than anyone else in the series, just for that one fact.
I don't know what that fact is, but alright.
Says he won't say it. So.
Yeah, he won't say it.
Hey, Retsukayo. Hey, Baki Season 3. Hey, they left that scene in. Oh boy.
I'm waiting for when they releasing that.
You're right.
I'm waiting for that when they're releasing the third season.
Yeah, that's what they announced. And I was like, hey, look at this part right here. Oh, they're leaving that in? Apparently.
Having a lady that's like, I'm down, but me and Andy having the energy of, I don't have time.
Yeah. There you go.
Andy, you have plenty of time, man. How many more games are going to come out of the King of Fighters universe when you've had plenty of time?
Since 1991, he's had 30 years?
Exactly.
I'm glad that the season pass is only 15 though, compared to Bandai Namco and their $30 passes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much Guilty Gear's pass was. I forgot. Mostly because Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much it was because I didn't buy it. I bought the deluxe edition at launch, and then ultimately didn't play the game for like the last 6 months until.
Me neither. But
Yeah.
Lauren, if you're still in the chat, I don't know if you are. We are planning to play next Friday. Guilty Gear. So.
Yep. I'm gonna practice to get ready.
One of us should.
I might actually join you for that since I will get money and I will buy that.
Yeah, that's funny. One of us should.
Like I said, because I have the season pass, I can practice with Testament as well before
I just have Jackal and Viking. So I didn't get the pass. So I was like, oh, I'll at least get these two characters.
I'm probably gonna get the pass of this soon.
No, you should. But
It's the
Better
first.
off getting the pass.
It's the first gender balanced pass in fighting game history for an odd number of characters.
2 females, two guys, and one.
One non-binary
Yeah.
qualifies as both.
I was explaining how that's always been the case, you know.
Yeah, since we quick talk about that, because I was just wondering, like, what do you think of people's outrage?
Like,
But guys, we have the perfect thing is that like some characters have good neutral game. Testament has gender neutral game.
that's a fun. That's Cal, should I fire him? He doesn't. Oh, okay. You don't always fire Kyle.
No, I got it.
I'll sound the sound out. You know, joke is
Yeah,
on.
no,
Every time.
I remember that.
Man, you doing work, Kate? Nice.
I don't know. Did waifu powers activate?
That's usually what happens.
Testament made me feel confusing things, but only in this new iteration. Lord Doom.
I'm just happy that they like.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt. It's just like after all the shit with like Leo and Tekken, it's like Guilty Gear was like, you know what? We're not gonna dodge around this. Testament is agendered. They use they them pronouns, and we hired a non-binary actor to play them. And I'm like, sick, good. Stop. Like the androgyny of like Leo and Tekken, as I've discussed, is just annoying. 'Cause it's
yeah, I remember telling you like they had one plan, and then they decided to just skirt around it.
Yeah, and I'm like, just commit.
Yeah. Commitment to a bit.
Yep.
Oh!
I've been committing to the bit of being Sound Out 12 for 13 years. So I think Bandai Namco can commit to a bit. I also just may have just said that my existence was a bit, but anyways.
Oh. Man, it grinds my gears finding someone not up to scratch. Oh. Are you Peter Griffin?
Why is Kyo just rude in this game?
He is, yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, that's why his mother needs to be with him to keep him in check.
Put all your skills to the test and show us a battle worthy of legends. Select order.
Joking
Sound out,
Conan.
pick. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Maybe I didn't want to pick. Maybe I was afraid of decisions.
For a battle of titans.
Is that like being afraid of commitment, except it's decision making, so it is a commitment?
Yeah.
I saw a very short YouTube ad today saying GTA Online's free for PlayStation 5 owners.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ready, go.
Yeah, and I tried out GTA 5 for the first time today, and coming off of Gran Turismo 7, the driving mechanics in GTA 5 suck.
Yep,
They're
stay with
not
me.
supposed to be the good. That's the
I was
thing.
playing Sunday because I finally downloaded GTA 5, and the same thing with me. After playing GT 7, I'm like, boy, this is.
I wonder if I'll be okay because I've been playing Cyberpunk for over a year.
You probably will be with Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's driving controls are not the best.
And that's and that's ironic because I do like the driving mechanics in the past Grand Theft
Yeah,
Auto.
exactly. I don't know why the cars are on ice in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Megamari even says, I always bang my car into a wall or spin out.
I have
GTA
plenty of
5.
clips in Cyberpunk where I've managed to flip my car by doing the thing of turning left.
Yeah. That's too complicated. Oh god.
I mean, you're playing on a Sony console.
This is true. That's a factor I always forget about too.
Oh! After that tornado kick EX, you could have followed up.
I could have,
Trap shot. Yeah,
except I didn't realize I could.
yeah
Until you said it.
that's
And
the
I was
problem.
like, oh yeah.
No, that's my problem exactly. I never realized until after. That's why I get good luck in the game. What a... Oh, nice super cancel.
Thank you.
Is that because of what I told you?
Yep. I'm like, oh, okay, now all that makes more sense. It's like when I started playing Guilty Gear last night on pad instead of stick, and I was like, oh wait, everything makes sense now.
Yashiro.
The thing about Ramon is that he's so... he has the weirdest records that ever been.
Ow, straight to the face.
I don't want to get 3-0'd.
Yeah. No, that was a good counter though.
When you
I was
when you
vulnerable.
said Hamon, I was like, Yashiro has the ripple?
No, Ramon.
Oh, Ramon.
He was on Alex's team.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
Well, on my end, it just sounded like you said Hamon.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
My grandpa's a Ramon.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Mike.
Ooh. Oh, pain.
no, GG.
But,
GG.
but I'll tell you, when I was playing GTA 5, I did get to the part where Franklin got roasted for having a yee haircut.
Dang, see, Keel's being smug again. Kusanagi goes way back. You go way off.
Your just goes way off. Dang, Kyo. Savage.
It was Fabian Savage.
Select members.
Yeah, I think he was just like, you know what? I've been too nice for the last 20 years.
Omega. That yee ass haircut.
Yep.
Just like some people off of AEW that we know who has hair like that. Wardlow, and I think there was somebody else too. But mostly Wardlow, yes.
Oh, I saw a meme AEW. It was funny. It was a Winnie the Pooh meme, and somebody made it where the first one is just Winnie the Pooh normal saying, "I hate Starks and Hobbs." And the second one was like, I expressed displeasure at the one called, oh god. Okay, that was weird. Saw that?
Ooh.
It was
Yeah.
like I guess it was syncing up. I don't know. Oh wait, that was part of his combo back in the day. I don't know if he still does it though. Oh. Oh!
I was trying to avoid you, like, mid-air grabbing me again.
Oh.
I was like, keep him on the ground. Then he can't get in the air. Oh, there we go.
Okay, back.
Lord D said, turn on the flamethrowers. We're not just gonna roast them literally, we'll do it figuratively too. That's what Kyo be doing. Yeah. Oh! I think that's death.
It should be. Yeah, there it is.
Woo!
Hey.
Now it's Shermie's turn.
Just get sinking.
It did so for me between every round, so.
For a minute, I looked over at the stream to see the sinking, and then realized the match was starting.
Oh god!
Oh, good legs.
Whoa, Shatter Strike.
Ah. These grab counter thingies, whatever you want to call them.
Who's she talking to? Oh, her marketing agent.
It's like, hey, did you see that cool win? I want that on the demo reel. God dang.
Did you see that cool win? We're gonna make a marketing campaign out of that. Oh, Mega Buster.
Basically. Not even wrong. Oh, yeah, look at that. My one good thing. Oh.
I
Oh,
feel like he still got this, just because I can't figure out how to freaking counter the yeah, I can't. Okay. That was GG.
GG there.
that was a rush. Let's play again sometime.
She just wants more marketing footage.
Yep.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competition.
I haven't even touched the Yodi. Wow. Hard to think when somebody's smoking and sticking Mickey Mouse here.
Ugh.
I was thinking of doing a tier list of KOF. It's like, it goes like, I still haven't picked the third character?
Nope.
I'm already high, aren't I? Jeez.
Select order.
Oh, my thing was that I put myself somewhere in the middle and you guys at the top, but then put the high version of me at the tippy top. Wait, regular Jerry's only down here. Why is high Jerry up here? I don't know. Like Alex said last time. Oh, when Jerry's high, he's lethal.
Yeah.
It's like, because I was thinking of the Sonic Fox one, the tier list, Sonic Fox, and then SS tier with Sonic Fox facing the other way. Remember, because that year you want to switch seats at Evo?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when playing Dragon Ball Fighters, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we live streamed that part when he did that. Because he was in the finals with Goichi, right?
Yes. That was the first one when Goichi lost, and then Goichi won the comeback in the next year.
Yeah.
And then Sonic Fox was still acting weird, and we're like, bruh.
But I thought Goichi won both rounds, whereas Sonic Fox was in the loser bracket. Because Goichi beat him the first time.
Talking about the years, not the set.
Oh, the set. Okay, never mind then.
First year, Sonic Fox won.
Ah.
Second year, Luigi.
But yeah, Sonic Fox was still being weird and being a pompous asshole and thinking he's...
He's still that technically. He's just now he's.
Well,
just,
I mean...
now it's just now he's supposed to shut up because he's the only game he's playing now is basically NetherRealm studio games.
And
Yeah, he went back to what his bread and butter was NetherRealm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
because
where he
eventually
started, and that's where he's
everyone
going
got better than him in the other games, and he was just like, I'll just go back to the game I'm actually, stomping
he
on.
had it here, bro. Oh, it's not it. It's just him using chess. It's him doing his Gangstalicious chess move.
Do the whole me.
Yes,
Do the
he was
whole-
doing the homie right there.
Neither Roxbury. Just rub your chest up against random dudes.
I really want to get Rock. I don't get why Rock had to be in DLC though. Again.
Hey, at least this time it wasn't just him. It's actually at least some Garo characters that hasn't seen the light of day since Garo. So this is something.
Oh, he's
Could be worse. You could have had to individually buy them, the three. So. But I know, I understand what you mean.
nice.
I wish they added.
Not just because Max likes him, because I liked him as well.
No, I understand.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that. Anyway.
I want the one I want from Garo. It was what's the female one that kind of I think she did martial. She was she's early arcade you fight. Her
Taba?
stage, her stage is
Utaba?
it looks, yeah, I think it is that.
Like
her
her
stage-
stage church bells?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
Utaba.
giant bell and you fight
Yeah.
and she has doves something like
she's
that.
she's Gato's younger sister.
Yeah, I like her. She's cute.
Yeah, the KOF All Stars remembers her. Was that 3? That was 3, by the way. So I'm gonna put myself. in the
Yeah,
back again.
Hotaro. As you said,
Okay.
yeah.
I like how I was able to level us all up. I'm just telling y'all what I found out last night. Hey guys, super cancels. They're not hard. After all, we were just doing them wrong.
Yeah.
Wow. Right? The rest of us. What? Oh, the LPH leave? Alright. About time, anyways. We can even make this the last one if you want.
Yeah, we can. I'm tired. I mean, yawning.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I've
me
been
three.
yawning
I'm
the
kind of
entire goddamn
hyped
thing.
to build my Sidebuster founding because now that I got my alt ice, I'm like, well, now I want both of them displayed.
And what's funny is that we're starting an hour early because it's not until this weekend I'm gonna move forward an hour. So but I'm super tired. I don't know why.
Did you
Because
say
the world is exhausting to live in.
because I've been getting tired and we both have the same Rona?
So, maybe I'm just surprised that I'm super tired constantly. I've been that since the start of March.
For me, this month has been a year since I recovered from Corona.
Oh, really?
A whole year already, huh?
I know, right?
Yeah, and by this Saturday, it'll be exactly a year when my dog passed away.
Oh man,
Mm.
You remember Tully?
I remember Tully. I didn't know it's been a year. Jeez.
Yeah. He died on the day when Monster Hunter Rise came out.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he was 4 years old and he was diagnosed with canine lymphoma. Too soon.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, LPH. Yeah, he did have to go. Yeah, this will be it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Lord Doom said, amazing the things you notice in Among Us when you stare unblinking at the screen. I'm just curious. That sounds like some psycho stuff.
You can see the true meaning behind the story.
Exactly. That's great.
Blinking makes us soft. It hides the truth from us and
Exactly.
beyond.
When you stare long enough at a blank at a page of manga, eventually it would stare back at you.
Oh, Lisa got the win that time.
That's what I like about SNK when they, except for K49 that usually came out, but and Benimaru being literally Polnareff. But
Right. Uh-huh.
with Chizuru, they didn't make her exactly like Lisa, like Capcom did with Rose.
Uh-huh.
Like at least SNK didn't blatantly. Even remember Rose, they gave her the scarf and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like Chizuru, they held back on it, so I'm glad. Like okay, and Benimaru even they gave him the hair, but other than that, like you still tell he's his own dude. You can tell he's just.
Oh, yeah, he is an otter in comparison to Polnareff. Polnareff
Yeah.
is just like Buff Bagwell over there.
Yeah. I wonder if Polnareff will start cutting promos about JR screwing him up and how his
Oh,
mom
he
had to call
can't.
the
'Cause
office.
he's dead. He died in heart fire.
Don't even mess with anybody like Wardlow. My God.
I remember when JR did that.
Yeah, this goes to show you that.
Oh,
No.
I found, yeah, I let me see if I can just send, I'm gonna send the meme. Yes, that's the meme I was talking about. It's on Facebook.
Okay, I'll look at it real quick.
I like how she has like a Genki Dama, like her level 3 is just
Basically, Frieza. I mean,
spirit power.
in 14 it was like Frieza. She did it with her finger in 14. Here she was a bomb.
Oh, greetings and salutations. I must admit that I harbor no positive emotions towards two individuals, one of them known as Unembellished Richard, and the other one is known as the Homestead of Capabilities, Hobertson.
That Hoberson got me too.
Hoberson! I would have never even thought that name existed. Ah, that's what I'm gonna call Hobbs
I'm
and
hoping they make
AEW from now on is Hoberson.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, here we go.
Hey.
Finally got a win. I finally got a win.
Well, there you go. You ended the stream.
On a win.
W. All right.
GG, man.
Hey, she's like, thank you for everything into this fight. It was a nice battle. She's nice. She's nice about it.
Like Kyo, who was just dunking on you.
Yeah.
You know that meme of like two people. One says like you can't go with like Goku G like when should a person train? Like when he's mature enough to train, and Vegeta if he can stand on two legs, he's ready to fight. It feels like it's dad, like Athena's like, oh yeah, I'm nice.
I'll
cool,
play this while I'll let you guys plug and then I'll plug.
Okay.
Lord Doom said something too. Actually, what did Lord Doom say?
He says, "I'm perfectly happy to talk to you about the weather and whatever, ma'am. But if he's sick and can't work, he should be the one calling me. Is that the story?" Yep.
All right, Kyle. What's your YouTube and social media and all that?
Yeah, I was just getting them put in before I say, but sure, I'll go ahead and I'll say them right now.
Discord link.
Yeah, I'll get the Discord too for the Geek Fighters. Anyway, you guys can follow me at youtube.com/RPG Reviews. That's where I work on my created content, and I put out a new video just recently talking about my discontent about the whole always online DRM and microtransactions in Gran Turismo 7. And if you have not checked that out already, be sure to check it out on my YouTube. And you can also follow me here on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/RPG Reviews, but I pretty much use that as a secondary streaming channel because I primarily stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time via Restream. So be sure to follow me at both those sources when you possibly can. And to stay up to date with me through social media, follow me at facebook.com/RPG Reviews and twitter.com/RPG Reviews. And be on the lookout for more content coming from not only me in the future, but also from us at the Geek Fighters and from Fighter Cows that you guys are not going to find anywhere else. And that's me.
All right, sound out.
You can find me on YouTube at SoundOut12, where I do videos. There'll be one tomorrow, and then one on Friday once I make it. So stay tuned. Well, Fridays will be fun because it seems like every toy company is making Ninja Turtle stuff right now, so we're gonna analyze it.
Oh boy, that ought to be good.
It's gonna be pretty broad on specifics to certain lines because there's like 9 companies making Turtles toys.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan.
Yep. So look forward to that. That should be a fun time.
Is that it? Is that it, sound out?
That's it for me. Yeah.
All right. Well, as for me, you can follow me right here on Twitch, 4 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays is King of Fighters. Fridays is Super Robot Wars. This Friday will be no exception, except next Friday, it'll be Guilty Gear Strive. We're finally bringing that game back. So, foreign beggars, if you're in the chat, cool. If you're not, I'll bring it up in Discord. And yeah, my social media is the same. FighterCaos, FIGHTERXAOS. Double R link to Discord. We'd like you to join the Discord.
Yes.
And talk some more with us. And the social media, because I really need to get my webcomics. I got nothing else to do. I might as well be productive in some way until I get a job.
Oh, I hope you get one.
And with that said, just like the Ikari words have been saying all stream,